seen a lot of crazy ideas on how to burn the last stubborn fat for middle-aged men. What's the basic truth?
The truth is, there really is such a thing as stubborn fat. There are some fat cells on your body that are more resistant to losing fat than others. In men, it's typically around our lower stomach and in our love handles, and in ladies, they're typically our hips and thighs. These kinds of fat cells, they don't want to give up the fat. All body fat is just stored energy. So since they're more resistant to fat loss, they're going to be the last place that you lose fat, which is unfortunate because that's typically the place where we would like to lose the fat first. Fortunately, you don't get to choose what fat is lost at what time. So what's the basics of how this middle-aged man is going to lose that last bit of stubborn fat? Well, it's going to be the same process that it takes to lose the not so stubborn fat, a womp womp calorie deficit. Now the problem is, because it's the last to go, that means the last 5 pounds that anybody has to lose are going to be the hardest 5 pounds you have to lose, only because it took a long time to get to that 5 pounds. It doesn't really matter that these are stubborn fat cells. It's just hard to lose that final 5 pounds of fat because a prolonged calorie deficit is mentally draining. You're reducing the amount of energy that you're putting into your body. You have more mental fatigue, diet fatigue, gym performance suffers. So you have to really decide, is staying in a deficit long enough to lose that last bit of stubborn fat worth it? How often are you walking around with your shirt off? Will you really feel better about yourself if you lose that extra 5 pounds? In my own experience, no, probably not. Where I am at right now, I can spend the next 3 months in a deficit.
You mean this is as good as it gets?
This is as good as it gets, babe. I'm sorry if you're not happy. I've historically liked to spend about 3 months in a fat loss phase leading up to my birthday at the end of July.
Oh man.
I know we're getting there. Just to see, for vanity reasons, how lean can I get? And over the last few years, I've pretty much decided the amount of tedium that it takes with counting my calories and sacrificing weekends and things like that really isn't worth that last bit of body fat. The answer is to spend more time in a calorie deficit. And you could actually increase your cardio to kind of affect the other side of the energy balance equation, which means just not eating less. But all that takes your resources, which may not be worth it, is my point.
Right.